people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tumi back again. Guys, I just want to let you know I have a fan, right? I can't open my windows because people are mowing their lawns, so I have this handheld fan, African print fan. I feel like I'm in Durban. It is humid AF. But that's besides the point. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Welcome back to another video. If you are new, hi, I'm Dumi. I do YouTube, I do makeup, I do lifestyle sometimes, you know. Thank you so much for tuning in if you're new, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below before you go. And as you guys can see by the title of this video today, we have new makeup. Okay, so let's just let me give a not a disclaimer per se, but I said this on my Instagram. So I ran a poll on my Instagram. For those who don't follow me on Instagram, please go follow your girl. I'll put the handle on the screen, and all my social media links are in the description box for you to go follow me on wherever else. And so I asked, guys, like, there's not much going on the South African makeup scene. There hasn't been product launches. Some brands did launch makeup, but do you remember how fast paced it used to be? Like, everybody was, oh, new foundation, new concealer, new blush, new eyeshadow palette, like pop, 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 pop. And now all things have slowed down, and I understand because of the panini, you know, but there's not much going on in the South African makeup scene that I haven't already tried, that hasn't already been out there for people to go try, whether it's drugstore or high end. I'm just like not seeing anything. So I came across this website called Beauty Bay headquarters. It says they're based in the UK, and when you go onto their website, it does automatically go in pounds, but I ordered my stuff in dollars because I have a bit of understanding of dollar to the rand than pound to the rand, to be quite honest. So it was just more easier for me to work out what I had in my cart. It's based in the UK, and they have a whole bunch of makeup brands. It's not even just makeup. There's skincare, there's hair care, there's wellness. They sell intimate, sexy, you know, vibrators and all that. They do sell those stuff. It's so much. So I came across it, and I followed them on Twitter for a while, and I'm like, I want to order some makeup and see how that goes. So I asked the people on my Instagram, would you guys be interested in me reviewing some makeup products that you can't get in SA, but you can if you order? And people said yes, so here we are. Now, so Boitumelo must tell place the order. When did I place my order? Let me just check on my phone. I was on the 14th of October. When did I receive it, you may ask? On the 30th of November. So it has been a very long time coming. Like, guys, I have never, like, going to Aramex one thing like a Shein. My last Shein order with my friends. It was a very big order, and Aramex was not the best in that, but I didn't wait this long. But geez, so it's not necessarily Beauty Bay's fault, although I will say they're not the best in communicating. So I ordered it on the 14th of October, and it arrived here at the post office. I was asking, guys, where is this? Because I just put in my residential address, not my, like, we don't have a postal address, to be quite honest, but they didn't ask me to put in my nearest post office. So then I called the post office customs line, which I will say surprisingly very helpful. They answered. The one time it was lunchtime, they didn't answer the phones, but I didn't stay on the line for too long, and they were very helpful. I gave them the tracking number, very easy for them to find it. And they said, no, it's already at your nearest post office. I fetched it. It came in this tiny box. Nothing was damaged. I will say the highlight palette had a very tiny crack. One of the shadows had a very tiny crack that I could just easily fix with rubbing alcohol. I will say the customer service is not great. It is not good. Once it comes to South Africa, once it lands in South Africa, they're like, we can't help you. And I'm like, you're the service provider. You should. Why don't you have a logistics company who's then able to tell me what's going on? And also, shouldn't you care that I receive my package that I paid for? I don't even know it was coming with the post office. I didn't figure that out when they told me. I thought they had like a private logistics company, like an Aramex or a DHL, and they didn't. So is this worth the wait? I'm not like angry at the products I received. Obviously I picked them, and they look all cute, and we'll get into the products, but the whole process is not worth it, guys. It is not worth waiting this long for makeup. But there are places that do sell authentic international makeup brands that you can get here, and obviously the delivery time won't be that, you know. But if you really want something that you just can't get here, I guess go for Beauty Bay. Just be willing to wait. Get into how much I paid for everything. Okay, right? I have my phone here with the prices of stuff. So I have, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 products in total. And they came up to about oh my gosh, $85.95. And at the time, you guys know we're not performing very well against the dollar, and for those of us who are getting paid in dollars, thing. But at the time, that was a total of 1,324 rands and 59 cents. Okay, and then for customs, I can't remember exactly what I paid for customs. Let me just quickly go to my banking app. Customs, we paid 417 rand and 14 cents. Now I'll put the actual total below on screen, and so you can see I paid about 1,700 something odd rands for this makeup. I didn't mean to. We're gonna get into everything as we go by the face. So the first thing we're gonna do is go with the eyes. I'm gonna do my eyes. I haven't used this eyeshadow palette. So, okay, let me just say, this BH Cosmetics, very popular cosmetics brand actually in South Africa. You can get it in South Africa at some places. Obviously they have limited ranges. That's the thing I think with buying international makeup brands products in these local businesses, because they have a limited range. You won't have everything, right? Great. I think there's a specific BH Cosmetics palette that everybody's like woo about. If I'm not, either it's BH or it's Be Perfect, one of the two. Anyways, so this is their Flower Power eyeshadow palette, and I'm putting a screenshot on screen of how the product looked on the website. And guys, when I opened the box, the first thing I was really excited about was this eyeshadow palette. And to say that I was so let down is such an understatement. This thing is so tiny. Why is it this small? Look how small it is. It is tiny compared to the highlight palette. Look how small it is. It doesn't make sense why this thing should be this small. And it has 16 eyeshadows. So they're very small. They look very pigmented, I won't lie. Will I be doing swatches? No, I won't. Unfortunately, I don't have the time for swatches. Also, when I do swatches, they suck. So, but I'll swatch the colors that I'm gonna use. It's a very cute eyeshadow palette. So what it says on the packaging, and the packaging is very cute. It just came, it didn't come in a box, but it came bubble wrapped. It's the Flower Power 16 color eyeshadow palette. Good vibes are always in style with the Flower Power fresh shadows. Get down with blossoming eye looks in these pastel, petal, purple, pink, and nude hues. Lustrous shimmer and smooth matte finishes offer long-lasting wear and a high-impact color payoff. Spread the peace and love all day long, baby. So this is also vegan and cruelty-free. I don't know. So BH Cosmetics, I think it's a German company, I think. But I'm just really disappointed in how teeny tiny it is, but I won't lie. The colors are beautiful, and I like the fact that it has pinks and purples and nudes, which I probably will be using today since I'm wearing an orange dress. So some of the names of I'll go through the names of the eyeshadow. We have Dream, Peace, Hippie, Wild, Chill, Groovy, Foxy, Radical. Radical looks really nice. Daisy, Lava Lamp, Unity, Love, Vibes, we like vibes. Disco, we like disco. Dig It, we like dig it. And Boogie. Like, it's a very cute palette. It's cute. It's just the size. It was $12, but it's just the size of, I'm like, why is it so small? We're gonna go with Radical, and I'm going to look, my finger doesn't fit, guys. Anyways, this is Radical. It's very pigmented, just like it's very pigmented. Okay, we're gonna go in with Radical. We're gonna go in with Dig It as well. This is, oh, these colors, you just go and they are there. They are showing Oh, they're good. They're nice. These are nice. They're pigmented. Maybe Foxy. A little bit of Foxy. That was okay. It's slightly disappointing. Foxy. And which one? Disco. We'll cut the crease, baby. Ooh, disco. It's disco-ing. These are nice shadows. Oh, and these are nice. Okay, we're just gonna wipe this on my gown. I'm wearing this dress is from Shein, FYI. It's a Shein dress that I got. Y'all know Shein is my plug. These brush cleaners got a little sponge in it just to clean that brush that had Radical on it. Just do this. Just to clean a brush with any pigment on it, so it's just nice and easy. So let's start again. Okay, let's start again. We're gonna go with Dig It, not Radical, because Radical is a bit too much for the vibe that I'm going for. This is very orange. This is orange. Okay, I'm lying. So I'm gonna add a little bit of Radical or Boogie. I'm adding a little bit of tap Radical, tap Boogie. Yeah, this is going a little bit better. I'm gonna go in now with Vibes and Foxy at the top. Let's just clean this brush. Yeah, me, I heard some rumbling like thunder. Okay, now that I've cut my crease, I'm gonna put on Disco. If I find the right brush, this is a brush from Real Techniques that I actually like. This one and this brush. This brush is really great to like buff out concealer over here when you're doing your eyebrows. I really like it. So I'm going in. Let's go Groovy. Let me just see Groovy. Groovy is a bit of a darker gold, which I kind of like. We're going for this Groovy. We're going for Groovy instead. So you just need to pick up a little bit more of the shimmers. There we go. This is pretty. I'll probably create another look using the pinks and the purples on my channel with this palette for another video. But this is really pretty. This is definitely actually giving me the same vibe as my Shein palette. So I like the fact that it has some color with the pinks and purples if you want it to be. It's like putting together my two Shein palettes together into one palette, basically. I'm really interested by this color. Hippie looks great. Let me just see how it looks. That's pretty, hey? That's really pretty. I'm really excited for it. So this palette is definitely, I think it's worth the $12. It's a pretty nice palette. It's just small. Guys, I was nervous ordering this foundation online. I'm just trying to find my foundation application brush. I was nervous about ordering this foundation online because I can't return it and it better be the correct shade. But I will say that I did watch a couple of YouTube videos about this foundation, not really taking in people's thoughts because I'll have my own thoughts, but just to look at people who are the same kind of complexion as I am to see if I'm picking the right color. So this is the MILANI Screen Queen Natural Finish Foundation in the color 420, which is warm almond. Almond or toffee in most colors. I think I'm an almond in the L'Oreal Infallible, so the kind of base off of that, and have a very wide range. I don't really remember the like complete total of how many colors, but they have a very wide range. So I'll show that on screen if I can, if I do find some pictures. So this is, it has a digital blue light filter, which I assume is definitely for cell phones and iPads and tablets. We're always on our screens, so that does, you know, it does give off like a light. So it says at the back here, it's the, again, the Screen Queen Foundation in warm almond. It says a luminous natural skin finish, buildable, a light to medium coverage. Now I'm a high coverage kind of gal, so I'm gonna try. And it's long wear, and okay, then it has the products. It was also cruelty free. I don't think there's anything else packaging wise. This just came as is, well, was wrapped up in bubble wrap, but it just came as it didn't come in a box, which is fine. This packaging kind of reminds me of the Wet n Wild foundation, just with a different lid. I don't mind this lid because it's a frosted lid, so if it does get dirty, you kind of can't see it, but you kind of can. I don't mind everything else. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty sturdy bottle. It is 30 mils. So I'm gonna go in. This is how it is, and we're just gonna go in and see. Pump. And I think that is a pretty good match. To be honest, it's a pretty good match. What I am going to do, I'm going to do one side of my face. I don't think I'm going to do one side of my face with a brush, one side of my face with a sponge. I've been using a sponge now more recently. Guys, makeup changes, but I just want to do the first side of my face and blend that out so you guys can see. Yeah, this is very light to medium coverage. It is not covering up my sins. That is a really good match. I'm bloody good at this. It's very light coverage. It is so light. It is so light. It is such a light coverage. Like, I can still see my skin. Not that my skin is bad, but I would like more. We're gonna put another layer on this side and just see. Maybe what I'm gonna do is just fan it down a bit so it dries down a bit. So we done that. I'm gonna take my fan. I just want to see side to side comparison. And yeah, as you can see, there was a bit of a with the eyeshadow.
Many minutes later.
Cool. I think that's enough. And then we're just gonna go again. So you need just a bit better. It is a very warm almond. I feel like the L'Oreal Infallible is a little bit more neutral for an almond. This one is very warm. It's fine, I have warm undertones. Okay, it's buildable. The girl is buildable. This is more medium coverage. This coverage is not bad. This is a good coverage for like work. I wouldn't wear this on a night out because I like kind of like a high coverage, very long wearing. You know me and my Maybelline Super Stay. Maybelline Super Stay is the girl for me. But this is pretty good. Ooh, this is a really good, guys, this is a good match. If I do say so myself. Like, I can really order. Once you have an understanding of your skin tone, and obviously they had good pictures online, you will definitely be able to buy makeup online or foundation online. So this is a good match. So I'm going to do the other side of my face. I'm not doing it with a brush because I really don't feel like it. But I think what I'm going to do with this side is just do what I did the first time around. Well, the second time around on this side. Let's not forget our double chin. Not a matte finish. It's very glowy. It's not very dewy per se, which I also don't like. I don't like dewy. I like matte finish. I sweat. I don't want to be. I'll glow with the highlights. I'll glow from within. I don't want my foundation to be that luminous, but it's not bad. see how this wears, hey? Because it's humid, like I said, and now the clouds are really coming in, so it might definitely rain, but it's still very humid. So I don't know, this is the foundation for a South African summer, but would probably be a very good one in winter, I guess. Adding warmth to your face so you don't look so pale. Adding some glow and hue because everybody's skin is dry. Hey, this thing is moving. It is over here. I'm patting it right now over here and it's just moving. It's just taking it off completely. So I'm gonna put a little bit more. I don't know if I should. I'm going to put a little bit more, but I feel like I should just cover it with concealer because that's not great. I can still see some of the blemishes on that side. I can see that. That's not great. It is very medium coverage. If you're a high coverage person, if you're a person who has blemishes, you better motherfucking color correct with just conceal your sins before you use this foundation, because it's not gonna do that for you. I can see that, and it's moving, which is not great. Let's just do that again. Let's just fan ourselves. Maybe that will help just dry down. I think you have to let this foundation sit on your face and let it dry down a bit to give you as much coverage as possible. But it's moving, which is not, that's what I, no.
A few moments later.
And I'm going out, so that's great, you know. I feel like I can really see the pores on my nose with this foundation on. Okay, let's not use a sponge. We're using a brush now. We're using a brush. Let's just see how that held up. Maybe it would be better with a brush, not a sponge. I really feel like this, because you guys know I have like, it's a little bit darker over here. This is not very covered. And you can really see my forehead with this hairstyle. Guys, it's moving! I don't like this foundation. So I'll let you guys know. I'm going to do my concealer and contour and I'll let you guys know how it works out with those products. I don't like this foundation at all. It's nice bottle, good price, great, matches my complexion. Don't mind that it's light to medium coverage, but it moves. Blending out my nose with the contour and my highlight, there was almost no product on my nose. Like, it was lifting. It is, come too close to me, you're gonna see things. It's not for this weather. I believe it's not necessarily the formula, but just the humidity and sweating. So it's definitely not for summer. I'll probably use it in winter, but I'm just finding myself, it's like you need to put the powder immediately for it to kind of stay in place. It's kind of staying in place everywhere else, but my nose is a bit of a situation with obviously the sweating. Like, even scared to put on powder because like, this is a pressed powder. It's Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder, because I'm just like, and I'm like, when I was putting on powder, I was just patting it in more than anything because I just don't want it to lift. But my nose over here, especially on the tip of my nose, it was just moving, and not kind of on the forehead as well. But yeah. So this is the Kimchi Chic. Kimchi is a drag queen. Kimchi was on season 8 of RuPaul's Drag Race, and she has since on become this very famous drag queen who launched her own makeup brand, and it is definitely black girl friendly. It is the Cheeky Threesome blush. It's a blush palette. It came in this box. It's a very cute box. And it has 3 blushes. Now I will say, I will put the screenshots on screen like I've said before. I will say I thought this was going to be a little bit darker and it really isn't. But I do like the other 2 colors, and I like the fact that obviously it comes with the mirror. This is just To plastic, to plastic. I think it is. This is a cruelty-free brand, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's PETA approved, so it is cruelty-free. We're just gonna apply it. I'm gonna apply it with this blush. I think I'm gonna apply on the middle one. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and okay. Ooh, no, that's too much. Okay, just put a little bit on the side. It's cute. It's a very nice, it's adorable, it's travel friendly. Yeah, we like it. This one, however, doesn't seem very dark. This is not very dark, and I thought it would be, but like I could use it as a contour, but it's definitely not that, girl. Moving on to the highlight palette by Beauty Bay. It's the Beauty Bay Living My Best Light Brilliance Bounce Beam Multi-Use Highlighter palette. As you guys can see, it's really big. I really like it. So it says strobe and glow with these 4 ultra bright copper toned highlighter shades for an out of this world holographic glow. The unique bouncy textured cream to powder formula blends seamlessly to give skin a multi-dimensional sheen with a dewy finish. Great. So I think they had names. There's Strobe, that one, Charmed, Radiant, which is very gold, and Shine Bright. But I think I'm gonna use Charmed. This was the one that had the crack. As you guys can see, it doesn't have the big, it's still there, the B for Beauty Bay, but it's a little bit, that one was the one of those little bit. So I think I'm gonna use I'm gonna use Charmed. I'm gonna take this particular brush just to apply it. Obviously we like the fact that it, ooh, okay ma'am, okay. That was like 1, 2, 1, 2. I love the fact that it has a mirror and it's a very clear mirror, very clean. And we're gonna put some, we're gonna try put a little bit on the nose. You guys know, with this foundation, I'm really not impressed. That's as much as we're gonna put, and we're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna use some for my inner corner highlight. So I'm gonna take this tiny brush. I think I'm gonna use Shine Bright for my inner corner highlight. There we go. There you go. You don't need to use much. This is definitely gonna last me a long time. I have the NYX Butter Gloss. This is in the color Praline. And I'm just hoping to I know it says butter gloss, but I'm thinking it's pigmented. So I don't need to use, all I have is Vaseline on my lips. So I feel like I don't need to necessarily use lipstick with this. I can just use it by itself. Yeah, it has pigment to it. This does have some pigment to it, but not a lot. Can kind of just go with it as it is. If your lips are, nobody's lips are literally one shade, but mine are darker over here. It's not bad. It's glossing though. It's glossing. I think I wish it was a little bit pigmented, a little bit more pigmented. But it's not bad. Let's rank the products in terms of what I like most. This is number 1. Although it's small, the pigment is there. We love the colors. Yes, number 1. Number 2, because I really didn't need to use a lot for it to appear, and I'm highlighting. Okay? And I think each of these colors is good for a brown skin girl. And it's big and it has a mirror. So great. Number 3, the blush palette. The blush palette is number 3. Because it's cute. Although the one color disappointed, I'm not sure how it's gonna appear on my skin. We'll see how, I'll try it out, but I don't think it's gonna appear on my skin. We like it. We like this. It's cute packaging. Also was $20. We don't necessarily like the price, but yes. Number 4, NYX Butter Gloss. Nice, cute. Should be used on top of something else. Not necessarily by itself because it's not as pigmented, but it's okay. It's okay. You can, I'm going out like this, it's fine. This is last on the list because It's not for South African heat. It's not for South African humidity. It is maybe for South African winter. Come June, July. Great color. I like that it's buildable. Don't really love the light to medium coverage, but it's buildable. Great. But it's the building where it shifts. It shifts. So this is number 5. So all in all, I will say that I will probably order again from Beauty Bay, but not anytime soon. Just because of the wide range of stuff that I can buy. They also have Makeup Revolution stuff, and yes, there's Makeup Revolution South Africa, but some of the stuff we don't get. We don't get everything. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy with how this look turned out, except for my nose. I'm looking at my nose, and if I look really closely at my nose, I'm like, ooh. But I'm a little bit afraid about how this is going to, even with the powder on top of it, pressed and loose, I'm just a little bit afraid of it underneath the mask. Is it a mask wearing foundation? I feel like it's not. It's not really. So we'll see. But thank you guys so much for tuning into my video. If you are subscribed, thank you so much. If you're not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe before you go. I will see you guys next time. Make good choices. Stay safe in the 4th wave, guys. Vaccinate. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.